obviously you got like the top guys that everyone knows about. You got the Waddle, you got Devontae, you got those type of guys. But I mean, those guys are going to go pretty high. I mean, Kyle Pitts, however you want to categorize him, he just catches passes, obviously. But we'll keep
receiver
him.
That plays tight end.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's one of those things. I mean, I think you got to start getting into like some of the guys that's going to be value guys, right? Because I mean, I think this class is deep. We've had a bunch of deep receiver classes the last couple of years. So there's been a lot of decent talent that's coming out, but there's also going to be a lot of guys that fall second, third, fourth round that you can kind of get into. So, I'm a home South Carolina fan, so I'll start with Shi Smith. He's probably a little bit more of a developmental slot kind of guy. But then you got Tylan Wallace, Elijah Moore, Amon-Ra.
Let's get to the Shi Smith, Raz. What's your thoughts on I got the tape. I'll pull it up. So what's your thoughts on the Shi Smith? Obviously, I think since we can start here, this is a super deep slot receiver class.
Yeah.
If you don't know, I don't think if you want more of the big body X receiver guys in this class, what I'm saying? There's a couple guys who might, you got Jamar Chase who, I don't even think he's the biggest body guy receiver that you look at. He's probably like 6'1", super physical, aggressive, violent after the catch, the type of stuff you want to see. But the normal, big receiver guys, I don't necessarily think you're going to find that in this class. It's a lot of slot receiver guys. So what's your take on the Shi Smith? He made a lot of big plays out of the slot. We're gonna have we'll have some tape that can accompany with this. So yeah, you could go ahead on the Shi Smith, Raz.
So on the next level, he has a bunch of things he's still gonna have to work on, but I think you need to start with his toughness and his run after catch. Like right here, that's just pure speed, right? Like he has that jet. He's built like a running back, more so like what's his name? He's built just like dude on the 49ers. What's his name? I'm blanking right now. Debo.
They're both similar.
Yeah, they're similar kind of guys, same school, whatever. But like Shi, he makes more plays up the ladder. Like he'll go up and get it too. So I think that's kind of the difference. And he's gonna be somewhere. He's gonna fall third, fourth round. And whoever's gonna get him is gonna get somebody that's gonna make that 54-man roster who can help in punt return, kick return, and he's gonna be able to make an impact right away.
Street saying South Carolina, wide receiver Deebo Samuel, Bryan Edwards, Chase Smith.
Bryan Edwards is my guy, man. We should say, we should start looking more at these Gamecock receivers, but like, Clemson's talking to town right now. That's pretty cyclical. So we'll see when Carolina back on top in another decade. But yeah, it's gonna be quite some time. We need Dabo to go down for some type of crime.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Shi Smith, man. I took a look at him down at the Senior Bowl, and he was giving them fits on one-on-ones. Shouldn't have even been legal for them to have him running one-on-one routes against those boys because he was
the same catch right there too.
He did that same one-handed catch in the one-on-ones in the Senior Bowl, and that's something that you see where he's not shy when it comes to contact or anywhere within his routes or through his routes. He's gonna go up and get that ball.
Yeah, and that's the difference. I was saying, like, in that comparison to Deebo, like obviously they're similar, but like he's gonna go up and get it, and like his catch radius is much bigger than somebody like Deebo. So I'm just saying, in the slot, if you can really integrate him into your offense, you're gonna have a playmaker for quite some time in that slot.
Also, shout out to Rios. I mean, we'll give a shout out to blocking wide receivers here. But Deebo Samuel is a fucking bully on the blocks, and he's actually a difference maker at blocker. So shout out Rios.
Shout out to the yards after contact. That's, like you said, because Shi he's not afraid of the contact, and I do think that's one of the more like appealing things of him. I think he might be limited to slot work at the next level, but I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing for him. See him; he can win deep. He can win deep, which you see it a lot with the slot guys. You know what I'm saying? It's a big thing. If you can win vertically at the slot, that's a big. If you have one of those quarterbacks that can push the ball down the field, that's something that could really